Morning. Good morning, George. So, long question for you, but let's begin with Trump and North Korea. There was a debate that broke out overnight about something that the president reportedly said about the leader, Kim Jong-un. The Wall Street Journal quoted Trump as saying, quote, "I probably have a very good relationship with Kim Jong-un." Of course, that raised questions. Is he having communications? Is he actively speaking with Kim Jong-un? The White House responded saying, quote, "This is what the president said. I would probably have a very good relationship with Kim Jong-un." They released some audio as well, so let's take a listen.
President Xi has been extremely generous with what he said. I like him a lot. I have a great relationship with him. As you know, I have a great relationship with Prime Minister Abe, Japan. And I probably have a very good relationship with Kim Jong-un of North Korea. I have relationships with people. I think you people are surprised.
So what's your take on all this, George?
Well, first of all, I think he said, I probably have a good relationship with Kim Jong-un. Tried to take it back a sentence later when he started out with it, I would. But I think what proves that point is what happened in the transcript right after that quote. The Wall Street Journal reporters were kind of alarmed. Wait, you're saying you have a relationship with Kim Jong-un? And they asked him directly, just to be clear, you haven't spoken to the North Korean leader. I mean, what would you say to what you say a relationship with Korea? I don't want to comment on that. The president could have cleared it up in the moment. Right there. No, I'm not saying that, but he didn't. And it's interesting, the White House has taken on the Wall Street Journal only after the Wall Street Journal reported on Friday that Trump's lawyer had paid $130,000 to someone who was accusing, who said she had a relationship with President Trump at the time. They're trying to get a non-disclosure agreement there, and then the relationship was later denied. So there's something going on there with the Wall Street Journal, but I think the president did not mean to say he has a relationship with him. He did. Almost took it back, didn't take it back, and then dug himself in further when he got the follow-up question.
The question is, what is the truth? Let's talk about domestic politics for a second right now, because there's a lot going on. You're going to be talking about in your show this morning. In terms of DACA, as everybody knows, a few months ago, the president suspended the program for the Dreamers, the kids who were brought here illegally by their parents. But because of a judge's recent ruling, we learned overnight that, in fact, these people will be given a chance to apply for an extension beyond the expiration date in March. So how does all of this, and adding in the president's recent expletive countries comments, how does all of this complicate this debate, especially with a government shutdown?
I think before that we were heading towards a deal on DACA. It looked like there was a lot of progress from both Republicans, Democrats to reach some sort of a deal on DACA, combining with some border security, maybe broader immigration reform. In the wake of those comments from the president, which I think just brought the conversations to a halt. And now I think this takes the pressure off as well, because since now DACA, those in the DACA program will be able to renew their memberships, it takes a little bit of the pressure off those who want to protect the DACA kids. So I think that this means it's going to go on for some time. As you point out, there's a government shutdown looming on this week, January 19th, the end of this week. I think it raises the chance you're going to see some kind of a government shutdown, because I think it's very, very difficult to see how you're going to get a DACA agreement this week.
Heading into yet another interesting week in Washington.
So many layers.
Has there been an uninteresting week in the last 12 months?
Many,
Probably not. George, thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, George. And a reminder that George has a very big show coming up. He's going to get reaction to President Trump's controversial comments about immigration with civil rights leader, Congressman John Lewis.
Plus, Trump ally Senator David Perdue, who was in the Oval Office during the meeting when the comment was made or not made, and Trump critic Senator Jeff Flake. It's all coming up on This Week. George, thanks again.
Thanks again, George.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for